Stop me if you've heard this one. Mainstream media takes an individual who may know something but has no evidence of said fact. They make an assumption, and then it turns out it's not true in the slightest. Oh, wait, you have heard that one before? Yeah, it happens a lot. Wazang-a-lang and salutations, my lovely little lunatics. It's me, your friend, Psychopath Insanity, here with my co-host, Bob.
Hello.
And today, on the Insane Report, we are going to be talking about a story that came out in Oklahoma where horse tranquilizer...
Are we not going to say the actual thing?
Nah, some people be getting in trouble with it. But Iverm, well, that's as far as we'll go, was being told by people to help with COVID, CCP-19. Well, apparently some people just took this horse tranquilizer, spread it on a spoon, and started eating it like it was pudding pops.
That sounds bad.
It would be bad if it were true.
Oh my god! The mainstream media tells lies again.
Exactly! And it came out pretty quickly how it was all bull. But anyway, before we continue on with this story, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button to follow us for more insanity. Also, follow us on Locals,
Rumble,
Minds,
and PocketNet.
and maybe throw us $1 or $2 at PayPal or with Bitcoin or Ethereum. Anywho, so... it's funny how now, as I'm looking through, there are a couple sites talking about how this was utterly hilarious, that they actually went this far with no evidence whatsoever.
And said doctor who made these claims actually seems kind of bad.
Yes, he does. Anyway, let's just jump into it, shall we? Wha-bam! So, this was the whole thing. As you can see here from the Daily Mail, overdoses in iverm overwhelm rural Oklahoma hospitals, they said. This is the man who's claimed it was. He is Dr. Jason McKeerley. The doctor speaks out after a surge in hospital administrations from people taking horse dewormer iverm, which can be believed to treat CCP-19, which actually has helped. But it's once again like when they were talking about the fish cleaner thing.
Oh yeah, that story about how it was like, oh, a woman and her husband ended up in the hospital and the husband died. Also, it turns out that she was an evil person and tried poisoning him because he would have never have done that.
Yep. Anyway, so this man, Dr. Jason McKeerley, or whatever, we go over here. Update the page. As you can see, he's a 3.3 doctor. But now let's go, and I actually click this site, which is this. He's a 1.6.
Oh, Lord. Well, now there are 65 ratings.
Yeah, I'm betting this also some of these came out afterwards. He's a 1.5 now. But yes. So, at the same time, we're going to go with most helpful. Because as you can see, some of these are from a couple days ago when people found out had some serious integrity issues. Yeah, okay, zoom in. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Oh, wait. But yeah, as you can see, like this one, this was from 2 days ago. Dr. McKeerley has some serious integrity issues, but he is a nice guy when he's not trying to lie to you. Dr. McKeerley has done some things to get attention in the news by sensationalizing some false data, hoping that to get some camera time on the news. This is old. This is not what we're looking for. These are... I had to go to the emergency room for complications from gallbladder surgery, and he was on call. He did nothing to help me at all. He's a smart mouth, and I wouldn't recommend this low-life freak to anyone. I would end up having to go to the hospital in whatever the hell. If you have this doctor, you're nuts. Or this one. I had an unpleasant and insensitive visit from this doctor. I have no idea why he would be so curt and unresponsive. I came in early in the morning because I had been up most of the night with viral symptoms. I thought my throat was closing. He told me, yes, you probably have CCP-19, but did not test me. The next day, I went to my doctor, and he tested me, and I'm waiting results. Whatever your hospital policy is, it should be explained to a patient in relatively professional manner. So, yeah, the dude isn't really that nice of a person, it turns out. Well, because, and this is the hilarious part.
Okay.
Wha-bam! Okay, whatever. This is a note from the actual hospital that he was talking about.
Oh, they actually came out against him.
Yes, they did. On Twitter, nonetheless. Message from the administration of Northeastern Health System, Sequoia. I don't know. Although Dr. Jason is not an employee of NHS, he is affiliated with a medical staffing group that provides coverage for our emergency room. With that said, Dr. McCarley, or whatever, has not worked for our Sally Saw location in over 2 months. NHS has not treated any patients due to complications resulted from taking Iverm. This includes not treating any patients for Iverm overdoses like he claimed. All patients who have visited our emergency room have received medical attention as appropriate. Our hospitals has not had to turn away any patients seeking emergency care. We want to reassure our community that our staff is working hard to provide quality health care to all patients. We appreciate the opportunity to clarify this issue, and as always, we value our community support. NHS Sequoia.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, they came out directly saying, you're lying. But now let's continue on to the actual articles. And as you can tell, leans right. A lot of these are right-leaning because, of course, the left isn't going to talk about this. Leans right. Definitely leans right. Definitely right. But yeah. The media fell for a viral hoax about Iverm overdoses straining rural hospitals. Some people are self-medicating with dubious CCP-19 treatments, but they aren't overwhelming doctors and nurses. KFOR, an Oklahoma news channel, reported last week that rural hospitals throughout the state were in danger of becoming overwhelmed by victims of a very specific poisoning overdoses in Iverm, an anti-parasitic drug promoted by vaccine skeptics as a possible treatment for CCP-19. The story went viral and was seized upon by the mainstream media, but its central claim is substantially untrue. The meat of the story is a series of quotes from an Oklahoma doctor, Jason, whatever your last name is, who appears to attribute overcrowding at local hospitals to a deluge of Iverm overdoses. The ERs are so backed up that gunshot victims were having hard times getting to the facilities where they can get definite care and be treated, he told KFOR. The story ran under the headline, Patients Overdosing on Iverm, backing up rural Oklahoma hospitals and ambulances. It was quickly picked up by national news outlets such as Rolling Stone, Newsweek, and the New York Daily News. Numerous high-profile media figures, including MSNBC's Rachel Maddow.
Oh, her again.
Yes, her again. Tweeted about Iverm overdoses straining Oklahoma hospitals, the implication being that the right-wing embrace of a crank CCP-19 cure was dangerous, not only for the people who consumed it, but the stability of the entire medical system. It was a story that appeared to confirm many of the mainstream's media biases about the recklessness of the rubes, but it's extremely misleading. There is, in fact, little reason to believe a purported strain on Oklahoma hospitals is caused by Iverm overdoses. One hospital served by the doctor, quoted in KFOR article, released a statement, the one we just read, saying it had not treated any Iverm overdoses, nor had it been forced to turn away patients. Once again, this is the Rolling Stones. One hospital denies Oklahoma doctor's story on Iverm overdoses causing ER delays. The hospital says it hasn't experienced. Once again, this was an update from the actual article that they originally had talked about. The National Data Poison said there were 459 reported cases of Iverm overdoses in the United States in August. Oklahoma-specific Iverm overdoses figures are not available. Once again, they're trying to make it, they're like, oh, we didn't screw up. Yes, you did. Now over to Fox News. Rolling Stone forced to issue an update after viral hospital Iverm story turns out to be false. The Northeastern Hospital System released a statement contradicting their story, and then, of course, over to Rachel Maddow. MSNBC's Rachel Maddow flamed for not deleting. She didn't delete the tweet, by the way.
Why would she? It's not as if the people who follow her actually care.
No, they don't. They wouldn't listen to reason anyways. Delete the tweet about Oklahoma's hospital, queen of misinformation. Yes, she is. Texas Representative Dan Crenshaw, why haven't you issued a retraction, Rachel? Here it is. Patients overdosing on Ivern backing up Oklahoma hospitals and ambulances. The scariest one I've heard of and seen is people coming in with vision loss, he said. But yeah, so that's the hilariousness of it. I looked to see if there's any more articles on it. No, there's really nothing else. They're just going to try and sweep it under the rug like they always do. Like, what was it? Now, yeah, they're already trying to go away from all the Afghanistan stuff, because okay, let's stop talking about that. Let's stop talking about that. Let's talk about the move area. Let's talk about all this other stuff.
It really is sad how much they get away with.
Yeah, but no, now, actually, they may get caught up.
How so?
Well, Joe Rogan's thinking of suing CNN.
Ooh, that would be a good one.
Yeah, because they basically came out, He got CCP-19, but due to the fact that he is very healthy and fit for his age, and he has a ton of money, so he got the best medicine available, he actually took Ivern as given to him, subscribed to him by his doctor, prescription by his doctor. So they came out and they said, "Oh, he's taking horse dewormer," and they just made fun of him, thinking that he wouldn't do anything. Well, now he's talking about probably suing them, and he should. Because once again, a person like me, I can't go out and sue CNN.
But, yeah, Joe Rogan with that $100 million.
Oh, yeah, he can do it all day and night, and he needs to. These companies need to be Project Veritas into just, like, telling the truth again, because it's absolutely insane. That, like, she's not going to take down the tweet. She's not going to have to come out and say, we didn't actually pay any attention. We didn't fact check.
Despite the simple thing that we have to fact check everything or our channel gets deleted.
Yeah, but mainstream news can say whatever the hell they want, and there's no problem at all. Even if it turns out, they could come out now and say the sky is purple, and anyone who doesn't see that obviously is a racist. And of course, as you can tell, the sky is not purple, and a scientific community could come out and say this, you're idiots, it's not purple. And then they would still put a little thing like, actually, turns out sky is not purple. In like one blurb thing, and that would be it. And then they would never talk about it again. This is just, once again, another thing that proves just how they don't care anymore. How the people who live on CNN and MSNBC do not care about facts or anything like that. They want the narrative, and they will do anything to keep the narrative going.
It really is sad.
It really is. But anywho, that'll be the end of this little video. If you like this video, then check the like button and subscribe for more.
Insanity.
And I will see you all later. Bye, everyone.
Bye.